Good evening, Danomites. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another coffee rant with Dano and Frank, our Patriot Bald Eagle. You have to hit pause on this video to get your coffee or whatever beverage you deem necessary. Go ahead and do that now, as this will be a lengthy discussion. All right, guys, prices are going up on coffee. Prices are rising. They've risen by almost $2 for the medium-sized containers at Kroger. I noticed that. A lot of people have been talking about this lately, and we've been talking about it for months. We knew coffee continues to go up or it shrinks in size. Now, we've had some other comments lately of different meat products going up as well. Some people have been talking about beef skyrocketing in price at Costco and Sam's Club. We know it's been going up steadily for a while. It's been a couple weeks since I've been to Sam's Club. I do plan on going to Costco here at some point, but we have other products that people have been talking about going up as well, like toilet paper. Shocking that, when toilet paper disappears about a week or two ago when we couldn't find any anywhere. Well, Kroger had it, but Sam's Club was completely gone. And I'll be honest with you, that was a little crazy. A little crazy. With everything else going on, it's like here we are with more things that are, these are like the things that we don't expect to go up right away, right? We didn't expect, toilet paper has already risen so much, and if it hasn't, what has affected toilet paper the most? Shrinkflation, right? We've talked about Cottonelle and some other brands that have taken the rolls of toilet paper and they've literally like knocked an inch off, right? And then for a while, like we always say, the products didn't have, they were the same square footage, but they had knocked that off. Well, then the square footage had shrunk, and now we're seeing prices go up on these products. I don't know. I assume they're still the same price at Sam's Club. I haven't checked yet. I know it's right around $20 for the Costco brand, the Kirkland brand for theirs, and then it's right about $20. I think it's $22.98 for the Members Mark. Okay, so those prices will probably go up. Now, we've been seeing coffee go up everywhere. Back to the coffee for a second. Yeah, I did go to Kroger today. Lots of great sales. Lots of great deals at Kroger. I was like in shock. I mean, there was a lot of great deals. So if you want to check that video out, it will come out tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and I recommend it because there are some good deals, some good things to stock up on, some different canned goods, all kinds of different items that we need to be preparing for the future. Some of these things just keep getting worse, guys. Like I said, when I saw the Folgers up $2 a can overnight, I was like, that's an enormous price increase. Some viewers have said they've seen rice and dry beans start going up in some of your stores. I'll have to check. I haven't noticed anything like that. I didn't notice at Walmart. They were all the same prices. But, we'll have to keep checking. That's why it's always good to let us know down in the comments so that we can, if you have the time, at least abbreviate your state. So at least we know where it's coming from. That way, if we know it's coming from like Oklahoma or something, we know it's out west, potential to come here. Usually things that happen out west work their way to the Midwest. But, a lot of things that I've noticed, and if you guys remember, if you've been on the channel for a while, a few years ago, these things were increasing from the Midwest here. We were talking about it in Cincinnati, and then like a few weeks later, we were getting viewers from Indiana, from Indianapolis and stuff. They're like, oh, well, what's going on here? And then we would get viewers from like Pennsylvania, out east, Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. The same things. It was like imploding from within, right? I know we have viewers on the channel that have been around that long. Quick update on this. I don't know really what to make of this, but I want to mention this real quick. I know we've been covering the Listeria, the Bruce pack. How they found Listeria. They've recalled over 10 million pounds. Now it looks like it's up to 12 million. Or close to 12 million. I was reading through a couple different websites here. Apparently, I guess more was sent to different restaurants, and now they're saying schools in the U.S. that I guess this is recalled on as well. So the establishment number, this is the number you need to pay attention to. This is going to be the number below the USDA stamp on the product is 51205 or P as in Paul dash 51205. Okay, those are the establishment numbers. I believe that is on all these, but you can find all of these recalls on the USDA's recall website, and there are hundreds. They've also updated the list. Now it's almost up to 12 million pounds. We've been saying this was going to grow. We knew it would, and sure enough, it is. Not a lot on the different schools, other than I guess they were sent to some schools in the U.S., so we need to pay attention to that. Not much information on that yet. All we know is that it has grown into more, I guess, restaurants and schools than what they had said before. I don't remember reading anything about schools. That's new to me. But remember those establishment numbers and to check the USDA's recall website for those. Just wanted to talk about that for just a second because, you know, we knew it was going to get bigger. It is on a lot of these ready-to-eat meats that are being found in salad kits, meals. Michelinas is affected. There's a lot of them, guys. There's a lot of them. We have been going over these for the last week. It's hard to believe this is only a week old. It's Wednesday, October 16, 2024. This came out last week. And if you remember, there was no information. There was none. They literally said, oh, well, there's a listeria thing. We didn't even know what company it was. They didn't even say what company. We found that out like a couple days later. And then it started growing and growing and growing, just like everything else, guys. It's like, wow. It'd have been nice to know those numbers and all the stores. The 30, I don't know how many stores it was. I think it's over 35 different brands that go through this Bruce Pack, that buy Bruce Pack for their meals that they create, I guess. I don't know, guys, but it keeps getting bigger and it keeps getting worse, and we need to pay attention to that as well. I always hate to bring in the doom and gloom, guys, but I'll tell you what, it's like we have to pay attention to these things because we live in a crazy world these days. We want to make sure that we are, the things that we buy. That's why, me and Jessica, and some other family and friends, we've been talking about this a lot. And it's like, we've been cooking more than ever. And we've been doing that for a while, off camera, really. Putting together meals, extending them out. We've been doing this for a while, but it's like when we read stories like this, we are so thankful that we do this. We're so appreciative of everything that we make and, packaging things up ourselves, making sure they're, frozen, different items. That's why we stock up on things, guys. Stock up on those sales as you see them, but also make sure you're checking for all these daggone recalls because it is insane. It is absolutely insane. Winter is coming. I know I've said that a lot lately. Winter's coming. It's going to get cold. If you live in the Midwest here or north of us, it's going to get chilly. It got down to 35 degrees last night. I got to say, it was pretty cold. That's pretty cold. I think it was the high yesterday was 52 or something. It's a little warmer today. It's like 60, 61, but I think we're going to get back into the lower 70s here for a little while. But, it's a quick reminder, it's going to start getting cold here. So we are preparing for that, making sure all of our preps are in order. All of our winter foods. Always like making those soups and everything. Let us know some of your favorite home cooked meals that you like to make when it's really cold outside. I know one of mine I'm going to be making here shortly is vegetable soup. My mom made bean soup the other day. We went over her place, and I'll tell you what, that was delicious. Beans and dumplings, and it was good. And there was so much. It was lunch for the next couple days too. She had so much to go around. She actually gave some to my aunt and uncle as well. They loved it. That's what we need to do, guys. We need to work together, work with your families. People tell me all the time that it's not worth it anymore getting a membership to Sam's Club. Well, how you can really make it worth it is if you go in on it with one of your family members. If you like stocking up on items, but you don't want to get 12 cans of something, well, go with a family or friend, every week, plan a day, maybe a couple days a month, and then find the items that you guys both like and then go in on them. That way you're not, you don't have to get the 12-pack or 18-pack or those of different canned goods and stuff. You're going in on it with your family, so it's making it a little cheaper, maybe more in your budget or something. I think that's why Sam's Club is so worth it to us, because I don't mind buying a 12-pack of these things, knowing that I'm only spending $1 a can instead of $1.59 a can or, something like that. Now, back to some of the meat products and stuff at Sam's and Costco. Yeah, they've been going up. They have. But I will say, you are getting pretty good quality, and it's going up everywhere. We've been seeing meat prices. People have been talking about meat prices going up. We said this was going to happen. We knew it would. That's why we were talking about people stocking up on some different meats in the summertime, even though it was expensive. But when we find it on sale, if you check out some of our store videos, I always try to point out the different sales in some of these places, like Kroger, Meijer, Walmart, Aldi, all these different places. So, just wanted to throw this message out here to you guys. Yes, coffee is going through the roof. Meat prices, we know pork is going up. Chicken seems like it's been going up again too, which is kind of odd. I thought chicken had reached its limit, but I don't know. That's one reason I like shopping at Meijer. It's like if I'm going to pay full price for chicken all the time, well, at least Meijer has good quality, right? And, I always try to point out the sales of the different coffees as we see them too, because like I said, we knew this was going to happen. We keep reading things about it and all this stuff, and canned goods and stuff like that, as months go by here, they're going to get a little more pricey. Found some great deals at Kroger today, guys. Make sure you check out tomorrow's video. Meijer had some good deals on soups too. Meijer and Walmart, I will say at Walmart, a lot of their soups, a lot of the great value, great quality as well. Really good quality at Walmart. I actually loaded up on some things at Walmart yesterday. And some things that I don't normally buy. But, if I notice that I'm a case shy of something, I'll try some new products, especially when I'm getting them, half price. But, yeah, I was surprised. Like some of the chicken noodle soup and stuff like that with great value. Really good. Really good stuff. Some of their canned vegetables, are good. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. I don't really care for great value corn in the can. Their frozen corn is good, but the great value canned corn really, in my opinion, really ain't that great. The peas are good. The peas. But, yeah, guys, make sure you're stocking up on all these different things. Just wanted to throw, a quick reminder for these things of what's coming. Winter's coming. We want to make sure that we're... remember the things that disappear. If you've been on the channel for a while, we talk about things that we see shortages of from time to time. And remember those things, like pet food, toilet paper, and many other things. But let me say this too. No reason to ever, if you buy now, if you slowly buying up some of the sales when you see them, well, then you're not, when there's an event that happens, you're not racing out the door with everybody else going to the grocery store and panic buying, right? You've slowly stocked up on these things when you find a deal, when you find the sales. And then that way, when, if something bad happens or power goes out or other things, Lord knows. I mean, there's just so many different crazy events going on right now. I mean, it's crazy times, guys. I won't get into a lot of that stuff, but there's, a lot of world conflicts going on right now, which we have to pay attention to these world events, because the more and more we get involved, the more and more dangerous it gets. But guys, again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Wanted to give the update on the recall and some of the price increases we're seeing at the stores. Don't forget to let us know down in the comments anything you're seeing in the stores that are going up in price. That way we can try and stay ahead of the game, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.